Alright, shout out to Commando Spawn. He turned me on to this intriguing battle here. And I have to say it, man. Mictlantecuhtli, the death deity, versus Ausar, the lord of the underworld comedic beliefs. Now let's take a look at these. Like, Mictlantecuhtli is a ruthless lord. He commands over Mictlantecuhtli, his underworld, and he embodies the forces of decay, death, and absolute chaos. And he thrives on fear. He wields dark necrotic energy that drains life, and he has command over the dead. Now, Ausar, of course, himself is no joke. He challenges the forces of solar light. He is an iteration of Ra himself, life and order. He draws from Ma'at, the cosmic balance. He's known primarily for his role in resurrection, and he wields solar power to restore vitality and regenerate death. So it comes down to a couple of things I'm looking at with these two powerful beings, right? In terms of energy projection, Mictlantecuhtli got that necrotic energy, highly destructive. This is pitted against Ausar's solar or restorative energy. This is about regeneration, which he's got limited, ability to regenerate versus Ausar's massive ability to regenerate. He's known for that. His combat style of Mictlantecuhtli is going to be very aggressive and chaos driven, whereas Ausar wants to be more precise, wants to be more endurance focused. And then if we're looking at their influence of the domain, Mictlantecuhtli is going to want to alter the terrain for himself using his bone telekinesis. Ausar is going to try to balance that out with restorative abilities. Now, this battle in a neutral place, I'm choosing Tartarus for this, which unfortunately turns out to be like a really significant advantage for Mictlantecuhtli. The Tartarus itself is very oppressive and it's very chaotic, which is going to fuel Mictlantecuhtli on. I mean, this is a great place for him for this fight to go down. So in this scenario, I see him summoning his necrotic storms. I see him blending with skeletal remains and Tartarus at his will. Ausar is going to fight back with solar energy, powerful blasts. He'll be able to dissolve those constructions. This is essentially order versus chaos. Ausar seeking to establish zones of Ma'at that can disrupt this negative energy, but they're going to be surrounded by it. In this light versus darkness competition, man, Mictlantecuhtli raw power will really manifest itself as claws and overwhelming strikes, where Ausar is going to counter with solar-infused bows from his crook and flail. This is a great battle between these two because we're clashing on the forces of death and skeletal warriors versus the forces of renewal and energy. But if we run this scenario 100 times, I'm going to say Mictlantecuhtli is going to pull this out 55% of the time. His chaotic aggression and ability to dominate the dead-centric environment gives him a direct advantage over Ausar, who, while very powerful and uses solar energy, is going to be at his detriment to be in this environment.